Alright. That is a pretty excellent assortment here. Right, we have Pegu on the back pedal here. But where's his army? There's more to it than that. Pegu have 7, they got 10,000 hiding, they got 1,000 here and 1,000 here, that leaves 8,000 unaccounted for. Well, you know, sometimes this game just wants you to win. There's no need for us to get involved here. Let's just focus on our own problems. I want explosive growth for Pegu. And since everybody's busy coalitioning Ayutthaya, surely they won't think to coalition us. Pegu, Ava, Tangu... Well, Pegu won't be part of it. Ava is my overlord, so they won't. I am keeping them sweet, right? Oh, of course I am. I shouldn't be improving relations with you anymore. But I do want Shenhui out of this war, no questions asked. Ayutthaya won't be happy about all this, but hopefully they'll... Well, they might separate peace, but they might not. No, they probably won't. I could still give them something in all of this, but I might be better off just screwing them over so hard. It's difficult. I already kind of crushed them. But this whole area is getting destroyed. I think Ayutthaya is going to suffer pretty hard from this. What I should do is try to take everything I can here and just hunker down with it. So that means Ava will be off my back, Pegu won't exist, I've got a truce with Tangu, Arakan are tiny, so I need Mong Nai and Shenhui. Oh, I'll have a truce with Shenhui, so I need Mong Nai off my back and we're good. Which one's Mong Nai? So many Mongs around here. Mong Mao. There's Mong Nai, so I should be a bit friendlier with you to get you off my back. I don't think I need to be that sweet with Ava. Then I'm gonna coalition me as Ooh, who's got the balls to take Tangu from under my neck? It's Ayutthaya's at it. Would Dai Viet make a decent ally? I mean, they're fairly untouchable. Nobody wants that land thanks to increased coring cost. I can't believe it's 50. It used to be 200 back in the day. Whenever I play in this region, I feel like it's back to version 1.1. Because it just takes me way back to the Ryukyu World Conquest. Tangu are still going to go once our truce is up. Alright, I probably don't need to care that much about Ava, but I certainly want this. And for that, I need Shenhui off my case. The occupation on Shenhui will get that done. There's also no... Wait, why have I got too many of these? Let's get rid of that military access. Forces in their borders. I'll get allied forces in their borders. Who else is chewing this up? Hipshaw. Yeah, it's just Hipshaw, I need that gone. Oh well, all in due time. Shenhui, have nothing to do with me, please. PRoman will get 4 of these ducats, so that's not worth having. Just give me the war reparations. I should have a longer peace deal with him, but you never know when you're going to get up close and personal. I don't want your alliance with Tangu, but Tangu might get other allies, but still I'd rather Shenhui just wasn't getting involved in all of this. Oddly enough, that's too much for them. I could just take the dosh and run, and that'll give me 100% on Pegu. Yoink. Who are you a tributary of? Ava. Ava is the tributary overlord of all who he borders. He's a pretty big hotshot in the region. Ooh, I should make peace with you whilst Pegu's troops are out here, because they will become separatists. This isn't enough to do you in, though. Probably because you have an occupation somewhere. Or it's because of ongoing battles. Let's see how this battle goes. Probably not well for them. They got nowhere to retreat to at all. I want all my troops back together so I don't have to worry about them being drawn into crummy battles and such. The slow death. But yeah, worst case would be, I think, Ayutthaya piecing out here. No, that would actually be pretty good for me if Ayutthaya pieced out. Because then I wouldn't be betraying them, and they might even consider an alliance with me down the line. But they're not interested in this. Recently dishonored their alliance with Ayutthaya. Yeah, about that. Hopefully we can still be friends, right? It means I need other big friends, and I don't know who wants to be my big friend. Bengal is an option, but that friendship will only last as long as Arakan is driven between us. Thinking about it, what's getting in the way? Oh god, they hate my guts. But if they didn't hate my guts, it might be on the table. Let's puff out our chest while we can. There's nothing saying I have to pay my troops, but... Okay, there we go. I could also take all their money, but I don't get much of it. I only get 17 of those ducats. Could you do me a favor and... Well, Ayutthaya is never going to peace out at this rate. That said, 17 ducats isn't anything to sniff at. I just wouldn't like Ayutthaya getting an influx of dosh. That's a shame. I want that money. I really want that money. But I should probably focus on taking the land. But I really want the money. The lack of money is going to hurt me, because I want to be able to put down revolts and stuff, and I'm going to get bigger revolts with such a large amount of uncored land and stuff. Mong Nai is the only one who could coalition me here, so let's just take care of relations after we take this dosh. Dosh. Whatever, it's 17 ducats for me, I should definitely take it. Break alliance with Ayutthaya immediately after the peace deal, question mark? I've already broken my alliance with Ayutthaya. There we go. Military mission withdrawn? Now that the war has ended, our overlord has seen fit to withdraw the military mission. We'll once again have to do without their guidance. Unfortunate, even if expected. Alright, nice. Very nice. This fort is going to be insanely useful for me keeping things together. Let's get rid of war exhaustion so we don't face revolts. There we go. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all of our admin power. And then brace ourselves for Revolt Central. There we go. Pegu now have separatists, which are probably going to come back into the country and cause me great grief. Hopefully they run into an enemy army. Alternatively, they're just going to make their way to Pegu, where I destroy them with Sorte. Let's keep that corruption out. Alright, Chimera might even run into them if they are close enough by. As someone who doesn't play in Southeast Asia much, mind explaining Karma a bit. Karma's like one of the first things that was introduced when I joined as QA, if I recall. I never really liked it that much, but it got better in some patches at least. You want to balance your Karma. Karma goes up from really honouring alliances. You're going to see a lot of that. There are various actions that increase and decrease it as well as loads of events. Ideally you want to balance your Karma so you get a really good discipline and diplomatic reputation bonus. But if you go extreme one way or the other, you'll get a smaller version of one of those bonuses. It's pretty difficult to increase the Karma, because it's anti-blobbing things. Yeah, I knew it, those Pegu separatists are on their way back. I was hoping they'd run into an army, like that Khmer army, but they did not. They're going to siege this stuff up, actually, and they're reinforcing as well, which super blows. I could strike him hard and fast, but it's probably better that I sorte with the Pegu units. But they're going to take this and spread separatism and all those other nasty things. Unless, you know, I start another war and have that war be the thing that keeps things off my back. Ayutthaya hate me. They're very hostile and they want me gone. I need to consider who else will be my friend in all of this. Not many people is the answer. Bengal dislike us, we can't ask them. Dai-Viet dislike us, we can't ask them either. But they're fairly far away and they might actually make for a good ally, so we'll try improving relations with them for now. I should also puff out my cheeks a bit more, even if I can't really afford it much. Goodbye tax. I don't want these guys to move over to Pegu, because then I'll take them on with sorted troops. Oops. Yeah, I made both of these, didn't I? Oh well, I'll probably face losses in the battle anyway. Goodbye treasury, goodbye manpower. Would Orissa be an ally if you were threatened by Bengal? Orissa's a real hit and a miss as an ally, but they have they have too many diplomatic relations thanks to all their subjects. Minus 33 to plus 33 is a sweet spot for karma. And I'm gonna keep paying my tribute to Ava because they still make for good protection. Thankfully that Pegu stack is only 8, could be a lot more. Also welcome people from Zlewik TV. Alright, the early chaos is going. Do you aim to get Ming tributary for protection? No, Ava tributary is fine. I actually want to pick a fight with Ming soon enough. They're still allied with Shenhui. I didn't break them up. No, I couldn't break them up, I remember now. There's no river crossing between Pegu and this province, so there's no need for me to rush that. Hey, Ayutthaya, you think you... Oh man, Ayutthaya's gone back for Pegu. What if Ayutthaya wins this, they come out even stronger and they just eye me up for destruction? That would be painful and ironic. But mostly painful. Also welcome single malt. Now you're making me think about some single malts, which is dangerous at this point. Okay, sadly I tanked all my admin, which is going to delay our journey towards getting... They demand military power. Probably a bit better than taking my dosh at this point. Lost my train of thought though. Something about whiskey probably. Alright, so I'm going to send out the sortie. And I'm going to back it up. Hopefully I don't eat too many losses here, but they're rolling better than me. There we go, turn it all around. And on the last day, let's just consolidate everybody down, get back to Prom. And I need to stop paying my units for a while because this is getting... Oh well, no, we need this back as well. This is getting expensive. But it's also removing the devastation from the area, which is kind of lovely. Yeah, it's nice when people that arrive here are good and polite. We have rules that are very much there in place to counteract the cancerous twitch. That's not right. Cancerous twitch isn't the word I want. Cancerous twitch culture, that's what I want. Could you lower the music just a little, apparently? Okay. And I've already lowered it quite a bit. It varies so much from song to song that it's hard to say what the right balance is. Question, I've come in late, says Deathshed. Is the idea to blob all the way to Gaul, or will you create a firm base and launch a European invasion? The latter. European invasion. I don't want to take too much here. Realistically, I would take Lower Burma, Central Burma. If I betray Ava, I'll take over Burma. Just this, essentially. Or if Ayutthaya slips, this. Coastline is better than non-coastline for what I'm trying to do here. But I would like a border with China so that I can smash them if they start crumbling. It's a hit and a miss. Sometimes they do, sometimes they very don't. Alright, these Arakani separatists are one thing, but Pegu... I'm probably just going to have to give autonomy so that I don't have to deal with Arakans, but with the Pegus it's probably better to kill them. Well, it's almost definitely better to kill them. I also don't want to pay for this fort unless there's a revolt inbound, because as much as it would be good clearing this devastation won't be affected by it. It's going to take 7 years to clear that, but then hopefully we can grow prosperity if I ever get my stability up. I also don't need to spend the extra 0.04 ducats a month on PRoman defense. Alright. Jake, I have a question. I just personal union Poland in my game, and Poland have 3 vassals. What happens to the vassals if I integrate Poland? I think you get the vassals, but I don't play much of personal unions. Not the biggest fan of them. If I get them in a campaign, I tend to just drop them, because it's just... don't want to sound too elitist and say it's too easy, but it's just... this doesn't feel right. Was Prostia renamed, or is it the original name? Ah, I'm gonna get that quite a bit, aren't we? No, it was renamed. Can't remember what it originally was, but it's certainly been renamed. Okay, we're not the most popular kid in town, but we have emerged as a fairly good regional power. Ayutthaya is getting slaughtered here. Breaking the royal ties we have might be a bit much. Ayutthaya still needs to, Tengu still needs to die, and they will die. And their alliance with Shenhui won't save them. Same with Arakan. I should consider who else I need to be a bit friendlier with so they don't turn on me. Sukhothai is not a problem because they are subject to Ayutthaya. That's if they remain subject to Ayutthaya. Otherwise we have the likes of... oh yeah, let's stay sweet with Ava so they don't go ballistic on us. Shenhui, I mean, we just permanently hate Shenhui. We'll get there with Daiviate eventually. Alright, that went pretty well, maybe not smoothly. I did almost lose my capital. It went fairly lucky, all things considered. But I wanted to explosively grow, and the annexation of Pegu came at a cost. It shafted our ally Ayutthaya. My amazing plan was that Ayutthaya would just effortlessly take this over and be a strong ally, which is good. I need to keep this region under control without directly owning it, and I could go for vassals, but an ally is in a way even better, as long as they are definitely my ally. Part of the Avan tributary sphere, we're being increasingly part of the wider Avan cultural world. I do like prestige. And which one was Mongpai again? Mongpai is still my ally, so I don't need their opinion. And I would like Ava to be a bit less cheesed off with me. Let's get rid of that outraged. Now they want my admin, which is pretty bad. I need that admin for myself. Let's also consider keeping those rebels down. Let's get rid of you altogether. And then I'll try my best to take care of these guys. Once the final core is done, well, the final 2 cores are done, I can state this stuff up. Aha, fertility to Lower Burma. Bring in the dosh, please. 5 years of extra tax, which is good because I ate a loss of tax thanks to nobility. It's expensive, but I'm going to keep paying for that Pegu fort. It could save me in my moment of need. I just wish it was my capital fort, but I'm not moving capital just over that. That extra bit of defense and troops that you get out of a fort on a capital is just phenomenally good. When it comes to truces, 56. Yeah, 56 is the year. In 4 years I'm going to gobble up this. And I really need to start thinking of... oh my, Ayutthaya is now the one ditching alliances, and they're about to break away with other nations here. Scary times for them, but they're fighting to a ceasefire, or fighting to a stalemate here. I still think Ayutthaya are going to go down, but that's what I'm banking on. Bengal super not happy with me for some reason, and getting alliances isn't proving that easy to me. Ava would be my friend if they weren't my overlord, but that's good. Having him as my overlord works for me. Daiviet's not too far away, but it would be nice to have a large and powerful Indian on my side. Bengal, we're definitely going to have border troubles with Bengal. Why does he hate me so much, though? I don't understand that. They want Panfin and Postia. If we could just set our differences aside, I'm sure we could see eye to eye here. I want to get much friendlier with Ava, and we're getting there with Daiviet, so we'll keep it going that way. We shall enjoy our new Fool area here. And let's get the cores that matter. Which cores matter most? Lovely grasslands, of course. It'll take a while to get the rest. I need that admin fairly badly. Jake, how does it feel coming back to EU4 now that it's not a job anymore? It is a bit different. It feels a bit more... I don't know, it feels a bit more like how it used to be 5 years ago. That's a nice cheap trader, but my money situation isn't great. Back in the old days, Ayutthaya has warned me not to go to war. That only affects Lana and Sukhothai realistically, and Sukhothai is your subject, and Lana is still my ally because I don't ditch my allies like you traitor. Manipur separatists. Wait, what? Manipur's... I don't understand, but sure, why not? Banditry in Dagon Alley. Bandits have been harassing the province for quite some time. I don't want to spend 50 anything on that. I think Dagon is just going to enjoy... Well, I just cored that one as well. Dang it. Karmic balance is tough, but let's just let the local authorities handle that one. Gonna take a while for that, I dare say. Oh yeah, the increased unrest is probably going to be quite a problem for that. I don't want these Pegu separatists hitting me at all, to the point where I will give them autonomy to get it out of my face. But I want to get the cores done first, so that the autonomy isn't hit as hard as it otherwise would be. Jake, what are you up to now? I'm playing as PRoman. It's early days, but I'm going to form the Roman Empire. And it will be done. Couple of years. Alright, we've got a couple of years of respite whilst I try to figure out diplomacy a bit better around here. And I need 120 admin to get everything done. To the point where I would quite like to have an advisor to help out, but I really want to save up some dosh as well. Ava just keep demanding different things off of me. Just for a moment, I'm going to have my units fully reinforced, so I don't have that hanging over me. Wait, what? Parangguang separatists? Not on my watch, you don't. Isn't that that crummy nation that Ayutthaya broke alliance with? This shouldn't take long. Still more losses than I would like to eat there. 184 dead. I need to pay to reinforce them as well. Don't have money for paying. Pangguang, says McCain. If only you could read like I could. There we go. Right, let's stop paying these fools. But I still want to squeeze everything I can out of them with regards to unrest reduction. I'll pay them as soon as I need to. Depends how bad these Pegu separatists are going to be, but I'm guessing very bad. Yeah, very bad. And it's not like I can export them either, so I will raise autonomy to get rid of them. Can make my way on Diplotech, but let's hold off on that. It doesn't grant me anything particularly good that soon. Chings, it is all hell around me right now. And Tangu is under occupation again. It is so bad to be Tangu, but it's so good to be PRoman. I'm so glad to be PRoman. You should see what those Tangu barbarians get up to in their huts. Jake, would you say it's ever a good policy to use harsh measures? Oh, harsh treatment? It's good if you get some reduction on the cost for it, and it's really good if you want the absolutism from it. Speaking of religion, is the plan to convert to Hellenetic once you're in Europe? Probably take the scrub way out and keep playing a religion that's actually implemented. Oh man, what's he like? I'll probably be going non-Catholic Christian, because I've been playing Catholic way too much lately. Alright, Tangu's back in their own hands again. This ongoing war is pretty good for me. Gives me a bit of breathing room. I still want Lana on my side, courtesy of that fort that they have. And I'm tempted to drop Mongpai, but... uh-oh, what's going on here? Okay, Arakan is for some reason involved in a war against my potentially good friend Dai Viet, who would want to be my friend properly if they weren't infertile. Can we not get ourselves a new rival? Oh, Lana is the only option. Lana is hated by Tangu and Ava, but Ava's not an important thing there, and I'd rather keep Tangu under my own lock and key, so we're all right there. Why not stay Buddhist, Jake? I can't form Roman Empire unless I go full pagan or Christian. These two provinces are the worst. I should make sure that these ones are the best. Was the blessed of times. Just a touch more though, and maybe we can get them all done without having to worry too much about autonomy. So much war going on over in Japan. Keep it to yourselves, guys. Looks like I'll be able to make my move on Arakan, but I really need alliances in place to counter the Bengali threat, and the Bengalis are a threat. Look at them gunning down Orissa. Hold on, that's Orissa gunning them down. Orissa must think they have a good chance. Sure, why not? Good money's on Bengal. Bengal have great defensive fortifications here. Clunk, clunk, if you want to take their capital, you're going through all of that. Then again, what Orissa have are a laundry list of subjects. They are losing though. Alright, well, best of luck to both sides. I need to just take advantage of the mess that comes across. But remember, I don't want to take too much land for myself. I really want to limit my border to Chittagong here, even though culturally it's impure to me. Tangu's under siege again. Aitai, come on. Aitai is in pieces. Cambodian and Langshangi separatists all over the place. Okay, it's getting to be a bit of a problem, what with all these rebels and stuff. So let's core you up, and let's just dish out autonomy across the board, because I can't be handling that at all. And you might go, oh no, there's not enough autonomy to dish out to keep this one under check, so I'm actually going to start paying for my troops in the hopes that that reduces the autonomy and reduces the unrest enough. It's not like I have unrest in these other places. We'll see by the turn of the month if that's enough. It is not, actually. And Dagon is still a problem. Those Pegu separatists. I might actually harsh treat them if it gets that bad, because I really am not equipped for dealing with